Ella, we go so far back. You don't tell these people how far back we go.
I know, but I wear T-shirts. I don't know what that means. Anyway, all right, let's...
I mean...
You hold that.
Okay.
All right.
I keep this. Take two if the joke didn't work.
No, it's okay.
I don't want no problems.
No, it's okay.
No, hold on. Hey, so...
Today we lost one of the greatest dancers of all time, Steven Twitch Boss. And I just want to remind everyone that reach out to the ones that you love and don't take anyone for granted.
It seems that some individuals are conducting more in-depth research into the Diddy case than the federal government itself. There are claims suggesting a connection between Diddy and the circumstances surrounding a witch's death, with ties to Ellen DeGeneres. Rumors indicate that she allegedly attended Diddy's parties and was involved in illegal activities concerning child transportation across borders. Additionally, there's speculation that Twitch had damaging evidence against Diddy, which might have influenced his departure from the scene.
Like, what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party.
No,
it'll go from like 9:30 to like maybe 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And then, you know, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel. You know?
And then it will carry on there?
Yeah. Then no, I mean the after party.
No, I know about them. What time do you stay up till?
I stay up till like maybe 6 in the morning. I'm back up at like 10:30, 11.
6 in the morning? What do you do every night till 6 in the morning? You don't go to clubs every night.
No, I mean, I make love a lot. And, you know,
That's
Ellen,
my favorite answer ever.
I told you when I came on the show I was going to be completely honest and expose myself to the world.
All right, do you all recall when Twitch passed away? According to reports, he was scheduled to check out at 11 a.m. the next day after checking in at the Oak Tree Inn. His corpse was found dead and with a self-inflicted wound after a hotel employee knocked on his door. After he failed to check out, people claim that it didn't make sense that Twitch would just end his own life, despite the fact that the news was heartbreaking. He recently shared old photos from their wedding and wrote "Happy Anniversary, my love" at Alison Holker with the N years to commemorate his 9th anniversary with his wife Alison. It's our 9th anniversary, and I couldn't be more grateful to celebrate this perfect magical day. Alison said in a clip she posted on Instagram to commemorate their anniversary. Furthermore, Twitch and Alison were discussing the possibility of having a second child. Naturally, fans began to wonder what may have gone wrong, and they turned to his wife Alison, who was reportedly rather dubious about the whole affair. Steven lit up every room he entered. He cherished family, friends and community. Above all else, and leading with love and light was everything to him, Alison said in a statement. As soon as the death was announced, to say he left a legacy would be an understatement. The statement reads, "And his positive impact will continue." It continued to be felt he was the backbone of our family, the best husband and father, and an inspiration to his fans. I am certain there won't be a day that goes by that we won't honor his memory. After that, Alison sent a message for her spouse to wrap off her remarks. "I'll always reserve the final dance for you. Steven, you are loved and missed well." A lot of people thought it was a little strange that Alison made a statement as soon as the death was made public. Additionally, Alison went to them rather than phoning the police when she realized that Twitch was not home. She was aware that something negative had occurred months later. She performed other interviews that many people thought lacked emotion. People were really claiming that the marriage was forced from the start, and that Alison was the one who drove Twitch to become an influencer by continuously sharing videos of them looking joyful until Twitch was unable to take it any longer. Another issue that many people found troubling was that Twitch did not have a will when he passed away, and even though California law already granted his wife half of their joint estate, Alison still had to submit a petition to establish her legal marriage to Twitch. In her petition, Alice said that when she and her husband were married in 2013, he had nothing of worth and that all of their current possessions were earned via their combined labor abilities and efforts. She now owns half of his present and future profits from his Goldman Sachs investment account, as well as royalties from cast and crew production services. Disney Worldwide Services and Jeet Talent Services after the court awarded her half of his belongings. Additionally, she received half of his stake in Stephen Boss Productions, which he owned 100% of, since everyone grieves differently and there are no hard records to support the claim that Allison was more aware of the loss. I am unable to pass judgment on her, however. Ellen was another person who was receiving the side eye, according to one story that was circulating on Twitch. They planned to expose Ellen, so she staged his death to make it seem as if he committed suicide.
It was on Ellen, and Ellen was being canceled. People were looking at him saying, why are you supporting this woman? And I think that is just a lot of pressure. Human beings are not designed to handle that much pressure. And when I was talking about my experience, his face was like, I know. And he was just like, it's a lot.
It was previously reported that Twitch left a note, though detectives have not disclosed its specific contents. The LAPD confirmed that he mentioned facing prior challenges. Todrick Hall has suggested that the toxic work environment on Ellen's show significantly contributed to these difficulties. In 2020, several former employees accused Ellen of fostering a culture of discrimination based on race, fear, and intimidation on set, despite her firm denials and claims of ignorance regarding the allegations. Ellen has consistently refuted these claims.
As you may have heard, this summer there were allegations of a toxic work environment at our show. And then there was an investigation. I learned that things happened here that never should have happened. I take that very seriously, and I want to say I am so sorry to the people who were affected. I know that I'm in a position of privilege and power, and I realize that with that comes responsibility, and I take responsibility for what happens at my show. This is the Ellen DeGeneres Show. I am Ellen DeGeneres. My name is there. My name is there. My name is on underwear. We have had a lot of conversations over the last few weeks about the show, our workplace, and what we want for the future. We have made the necessary changes, and today we are starting a new chapter.
A BuzzFeed article reported that one employee left her job due to comments about her skin color. Others indicated that their supervisors advised them not to approach Ellen DeGeneres if they saw her in the studio. One former employee emphasized that since Ellen's name is on the show, she should be held more accountable for the workplace environment. While many former staff members pointed fingers at executive producers and upper management for the toxic atmosphere, one employee revealed that they took a month-long medical leave to enter a mental health facility after a suicide attempt. Upon returning, they were informed they had been let go. This former employee criticized several producers who publicly advocate for mental health awareness, stating they perpetuate the stigma despite their claims. At the time Ellen faced scrutiny, Twitch, who was a producer on the show and a close friend of hers, also received backlash. He was often seen at Hollywood events, including parties hosted by Diddy, who was a frequent guest on Ellen's show. Notably, Diddy once mentioned that he had invited Ellen to several of his parties, but she had yet to attend, despite reportedly receiving invitations to all of them.
I invite you to all my parties, you just haven't seen to show up.
No, well, is it on the East Coast?
Yes.
Well, that's why. Why don't you have one here on the West Coast? Because I work all the time.
Okay, well, maybe I have one at your house.
Where's that? Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like, what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party, though.
Have you noticed how Diddy said that they had a different sort of party after midnight? We understand precisely what he was talking about, child. Furthermore, there have been rumors circulating that Ellen was seen at Diddy's events, therefore this specific interview was conducted a long time ago. Indeed, there have been a few hints that Ellen could have been there during the less well-known parties at Diddy's residence when supposedly unsettling and perhaps unlawful behaviors occurred. Additionally, it is assumed that Ellen brought Twitch to the Diddy event, since the two were extremely close. As everyone is aware, Diddy was charged with more than simply freak-offs. Additionally, he was allegedly unlawfully moving individuals across borders, including minors. Herman, who was involved in a similar issue as well. Yes, Ellen, his close buddy.